man? Back again. Back again. Man
Jordan.
Cave Podcast. You already know what it is, man. We out here. Man Cave Media. We trying to be everywhere. Might be putting in work.
All over the damn place.
Putting in work everywhere. Like it. I show up when I got the time to show up. You know what I mean? But I'm always going to be here for ours, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Anything we do, I'm going to always be there. But
listen, I put my face there. The Man Cave Media brand goes with me. Anywhere we go, that's what it is.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that too, man. Because once I get the time to do that, and I can cut some things out, and I'll be right there with you doing shows and stuff like that. But we are bike. Y'all know what it is, man. March Madness is over. Congratulations to UConn, LSU. They got the victories, men and women's team. UConn already starting the season as the number one. The way too early. They already number one. So
way damn early.
Way too early. So, you know, it was one game was good. The other game, I mean, the Iowa LSU game was good for a second because they kept trying to come back and get close. You know what I mean? And then it got away from them. You know what I mean? And UConn went out there and destroyed their man. So I don't even want to talk about that.
We got to, like I said, Caitlin Clark did her thing. Iowa took the L. UConn came out and showed why.
Yes, sir.
Why. Everybody looked at them and said, nope. And then, bam, yep, they were the champs. And now they made sure everybody recognized who they are. And like you just said, the way too damn early rankings have put them at number one.
Yes, sir. So y'all know what it is, man. Playoff time in the NBA. So we're going to do the breakdowns of the play-in and some playoff games that we think is big games and give a couple predictions for the first round. You know, we're not going to go too far. We're going to do the first round because it's going to be a good one. And I got one in mind that I was just like, oh, okay. Okay, this is the one I want to watch right here. So, you know, it's Big Mike, JAE, man. We happy to see y'all. Hope y'all here and y'all having a good time for sure with the salute. So,
yeah,
we're going to get started, man. I want to actually start with Dallas, man, because when I heard
pathetic, man.
When I heard about them acquiring Kyrie, the first thing I thought is now you about to have two people that do the same exact thing. So how is that going to work? You gave up a defender that could guard anybody, and you gave up Dinwiddie bench scoring, and now they missed the playoffs after making the finals, the Western Conference Finals last year. What is your take on everything? Because they getting investigated now because they tanking. We already know they gave that game up. Game 81, they gave it up. So what you think, man? What's your take on that, man? How did that? Was it good? Was it bad? Is Kyrie gonna be there next year? You think they're gonna re-sign him? You think the NBA? What you think the NBA gonna do? All of that.
Look, here's the deal. I think they gave up way too much.
Yeah.
Like I would have somehow managed to keep Spencer Dinwiddie in this situation because he was key to their success. Because when Luka wasn't in or shit wasn't happening, they put him in and he made shit happen.
Yeah, and Brunson. Don't forget Brunson.
Well, Brunson was a part of it, and then look, now he's gone and everything changed there. They let him go, and now he's up at the Knicks.
Right, and the reason why the NBA is investigating them is because they owe a pick to the Knicks for Porzingis, but it's top 10 protected.
Yeah.
So now they trying to not have to give up that pick.
What up, Bakken? Yeah,
What's up, man? And I knew they wasn't going to work either. That's the first thing I said is now you got two people that's doing the same thing. I think now Luka is discouraged that it don't look like it's his team right now because Kyrie is Kyrie.
And he has no look. He said it at the end of that game. After all that, he was pissed.
Yeah,
that they're not trying to win.
That's
the whole point of coming here to play.
One quarter
here to win. He could have stayed his ass in Europe and won.
Yep, there you go. Yep, and it's crazy, man. Because Mark Cuban, he only want to sell tickets, man. He don't want to win. He didn't even want to win when he had. But you got to look at his history. He let Steve Nash go too. And Jalen Brunson, that's the same kind of thing, but Jalen Brunson is probably a little bit better because he can score a lot.
Well, you see what he's doing over there in New York. Jalen putting on work out there.
He's the ship. He's the captain.
And Mark Cuban needs to get his head back into this. Look, I understand he got all these other businesses. Take care of that. the Shark Tank. God, man, he needs to
Got
get
a lot of businesses.
hire somebody else to do the job then instead of worrying about it so much. Be hands off then. Allow them to do their thing because you've put all this into work and now all this money's going to go to waste. Luka one out next year.
Dirk ain't coming through them doors. Dirk ain't coming through them doors, man.
There you go. Right there.
Yeah.
And why did he want to go? Because of
his
this
dad
reason right here.
Well, his dad worked for the Knicks too.
Well, but I mean, this was it. He knew this was all going to be what it was.
You know what's so crazy? Mark Cuban said, he said that Jalen Brunson's dad is the reason why he didn't re-sign Jalen Brunson. He played in the NBA. He knows what's going on. He know you trying to lowball his son, and his son is worth way more than that. I'd have rather had him than Kyrie any day because Kyrie, he just want to go score points. He don't care about none of that other stuff. And
care about defense, don't care about shit.
He don't care about none of that. He just want to go score points. That's all he want to do. And in the fourth quarter, Luka don't even start the fourth quarter. He sit out for like 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, 5 or 6 minutes. And Kyrie, it's the Kyrie show. Then he comes in cold. Kyrie already scoring like crazy. And then Kyrie's supposed to be the closer. And Luka like, nah, I'm good here. You take it. That's what they brought you here for. I think the chemistry is terrible. But Mark Cuban, they saying that Kyrie is the priority. And I don't see
that is dumb as hell.
Dog, I'm trading this man. Trading this man, and I'm getting me some pieces. I ain't even worried about picks because they got a pick that they about to have because they lost those last 2 games on purpose. Because if the pick is 11 if the pick is if the pick is 10 or higher, they get to keep it. So they right there. When it all plays out, they probably gonna be number 10. They might get the 9th or 10th pick, so they get to keep their pick, and that's why they're getting investigated. I think it's terrible for the league.
It is definitely
not for the league, but for them, at least for them.
It's for them, but I think it's terrible for the league too that teams all of a sudden decide they were making a push, and then if they weren't going to be where they wanted to be in the playoff picture or something like that, boom. Mm-hmm. Now what do you do? His dad had his agent, wanted New York. Hell yeah, Jalen is definitely good to go, and Let Kyrie walk.
Yes.
Let him go.
No, I'm not letting Kyrie walk.
He's a free agent.
Well, they gave up too much. No, I'm trading him before all that happened.
You can't now.
Yes. Well, yeah, you are. You're right.
Over.
You're right. You're right.
So
they go. I'm 1 year.
Let him do whatever, or try to re-sign him and then trade him. But I'm telling you right now,
who you think of taking? Who you think needing? Maybe Miami.
Maybe. Because Miami, look, they don't play selfish ball over there. But see, I wouldn't want to destroy that situation down there. They don't play selfish ball at all, them guys.
Yeah, but I think Jimmy can.
I
think Jimmy can handle that. I think Jimmy can handle that. I really do. And the Lakers, they gonna probably re-sign D'Angelo Russell. So I don't think Kyrie's going there because that's what all they've been talking about is him going there, and I don't see that happening. It's been a disappointment though.
Dallas has been a big disappointment. I know the kid, man, he mad about this because that's his other team besides the Cavs. He mad as hell that this didn't come together because he was chanting when it went down. He was like, oh, look out for Dallas. Look out for Dallas. And I told him exactly what we talked about. Like, no.
No way.
No, Kyrie cannot work with another guard that's at his caliber or higher because Luka's higher in a sense, I believe, just because of how Luka plays and he facilitates.
Luka is better. He's a walking triple double, but nobody can score like Kyrie, man. I'm sorry,
no one can.
Nobody can score like that.
Don't get me wrong, but it's I don't know. I wouldn't want it. Like if you could somehow maneuver it, dude, go. You got to go get somebody else that could step in and play with Luka and not have to worry about, hey, I need the ball to do this and that. That could work off the ball, not be so much a bigger presence that needs the ball in his hands to do anything.
Right.
Like you look at Dame up there in Portland.
He need to go.
Dame needs to leave there, but he even said it. He goes, if that's what they're trying to do is rebuild through this draft and all this other stuff, he doesn't want to be there. But Dame doesn't need the ball. He'll move without the ball, make other people have good shots, and try to win. Yeah. When he has a good team, he does that.
Yep, I'm with you.
When he needs to, he takes over.
Well, Dallas is eliminated and Utah fell out. They're eliminated. So it's Lakers at 7, Minnesota at 8, New Orleans at 9, OKC at 10. And then in the East, Indiana is out, Washington, Orlando, Charlotte, Detroit. So we got Miami number 7 Atlanta number 8, Toronto 9, and Chicago snuck in there at number 10. So tomorrow starts the play-in. The first game, 7:30 TNT, the Hawks versus the Heat in Miami. So I like Trae Young, man. I like Trae Young. I like John Collins and those guys. I just don't think they're going to have enough for Jimmy Butler.
Devontae Murray out there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Murray. I forgot they got Murray. I don't think that's enough, though.
Listen, Atlanta's
who going? I mean, Bam Adebayo is a grown ass man down there. Like, he's a force down there, wide body. I don't think they're gonna have nobody for that.
Dude, Atlanta's the definition, literally the definition of a consistent team. They lose and win the same amount.
Yeah,
like this whole year it was 31 and 31.
Yes,
whatever it was, they would lose and win, lose and win. They never really had, or if they won 5, they lost 5. They were too inconsistent, but yet consistent with their record. It was weird how they did that. And they have a team again that could do some damage, but they don't have bench.
I'm going with veteran leadership, Jimmy Butler. Then they got Hero and they got Dunk. They got a lot of shooting, and they got a really, really good bench in Miami.
Strauss, Duncan, Robinson, they got all that.
They got a real good bench, man. And I think Miami will come out, but I think it'll be in 6. I was gonna say 7, but
that's a play-in. That's one game.
I mean,
you're way ahead there.
I'm skipping ahead and shit. I think Miami's gonna win that game, though.
Listen, I'll take Miami and I'll give the 5.5 points. I think they smack them up.
Yeah, I think it might be a double-digit victory.
I mean, it could be. And again, Jimmy's playing to win. That's what Jimmy does.
So if they win, they get to 7, and then the Hawks will have to play the winner of the 9 and the 10. But the Hawks was 41 and 41.
See, look at
right at 5.
That crap, man.
Right at 500.
Yeah, never see some shit like that. They're straight average. That is it. They're not above, below. They are literally the definition of average.
The guard play for the Hawks versus the guard play for the Heat. Who you think come out on top, and do you think that whoever come out on top wins this series, or will it take something else to
win that game? You mean?
I mean this game. Damn, I keep saying just thinking playoffs. My head just thinking playoffs, so I'm in the playoffs already.
Look, God, I love the guard play for the Heat because again, it's about they're selfless. Whoever's on gets that ball. They move the ball around so well that they're a real good team. This is why I did not want the Cavs to move up, down, nothing. I didn't want to go up to 3 because I was worried about the Heat taking the 6th spot because I did not want to see them. Because if they would have took that 6th spot, that would have been my problem. I would not want to see them because of the type of team they are. They seem to have our number with how they work.
The Knicks do too.
No, we're gonna be good with the Knicks. That's later on in this show. But I like the Heat's guard play, even though Young and Murray are amazing players, ballers. I just don't think they can. They're still a piece away, and if anything, they may trade Trae Young. They were talking already this season.
Too many turnovers for Trae Young, and then when it's crunch time, he got to be consistent. He got to show up down the stretch. He got to be there at the end of the game. It's just defense is what I'm worried about for the Hawks. That's why I think Miami will come out on top. Rebounding. Bam is gonna be. It's gonna be hard, man. And then if Hero and Duncan Robinson hitting shots, it's really gonna be bad. So I'm gonna definitely take Miami in that game to lock up that 7th seed for sure. So what you got the Heat too?
I'm Miami. Yeah, I'm Miami for sure.
Second game, 10 o'clock, Timberwolves, they pulled it out against the Pelicans. Rudy Gobert trying to punch his teammate, knock him out. He want to fight his own people. Now he's suspended.
That's why they lose.
But he's suspended for they won. But yeah, okay, you talking about for this. Okay, so he's suspended for the play-in, and I was going to ask you that. Do you think that's going to cost them? But Cat back, though, so.
Cat's back, but again, I still think they lose. I think the team's dysfunctional.
Defense, they dysfunctional, but that takes they defense just took a big ass hit losing Rudy Gobert.
Well, that fight was all over there because Kyle Anderson called him out.
Yeah, Rudy ain't really done nothing with them though. He was better in Utah.
Gobert.
Yeah, he was better. Rudy, he was better in Utah.
He definitely was. But again, Utah made that trade because they want to be where they're at. Gobert, the team's dysfunctional inside and out right now, and they were looking good. They crept in. Nobody really
talking about them. A lot of players too. They gave up three really good players. That was a big part of their team.
Yeah, I don't like them to
win. The team that they playing though, to the Lakers. The Lakers,
and the Lakers are rolling right now.
Giving them the 7.5. They've been the best team in the Western Conference since the trade. Number one defense, one of the top offenses. They really clicking. LeBron just went out there, another 30-point game. Like you can tell he getting back to where he needed to be after missing those 4 weeks. I'm definitely going with the Lakers to lock up the 7th seed for sure because AD, there's nobody for him. Cat, okay, but nobody. Nah. If AD show up.
You got Anthony Edwards, but again,
he ain't done nothing, man. The last game they just played the Timberwolves. It really wasn't.
No, I'm just saying that's what they have. They have Cat, Anthony Edwards. I mean, they don't really have the guys that could match up with the Lakers. The Lakers are going to be full strength, looking real good.
Yeah, bunch of and they bench. I really like they bench, man. So I'm definitely gonna go with the Lakers in that one. Definitely.
I think the Lakers end up in the playoffs in that AC.
Yeah.
And they play Denver.
Yeah. All right. Then we got the Wednesday, the 9th and 10th in the East, the Bulls at the Raptors.
What's up, football talk?
What's going on? Bulls Raptors Wednesday.
Man.
I think see the Raptors, they a sneaky, scary team. Like, cause you think that you about to just go beat them and then you lose. So I'm gonna go with Chicago because I like their defensive prowess. I like DeRozan to go ahead and Zach LaVine to go out there and win the game. I think the Raptors gonna make it close, man. But I think DeRozan gonna show up, man. Him and LaVine, they gonna show up.
See, my thing is let me I gotta look at something. I want to know who's hurt.
Yeah,
now everybody's coming back. They're game time decisions. Look, if Van Fleet, OG play, Pascal, all of them healthy. I like the Raptors in this game.
Yeah, they're gonna mess around and win, man. The Raptors, they're a sneaky team, man.
And I really like them to be what they are. Like they're a real good team. Like
they play good defense, but they rebound real good and they can score the ball. So that's why they scary. And then coaching is their coaching. We know what that is. So I'm gonna go with the Bulls though. I'm gonna still stick with the Bulls though. I think they're gonna have enough to pull it out.
Well, see, and that's where we're at. See, all right, I took the Raptors, you take the Bulls.
Yeah.
And what's the point? The points in that is
5. Toronto 5. In
Toronto 5.5.
In Toronto is probably why they'll win the game, but I'm still going with the Bulls.
All right.
Next game, 9:30, Thunder Pelicans. Man, I gotta go with the Thunder, man. I want to pick the Pelicans, man, but I like the Thunder better. They young, and they can play. Them guys can play ball, and I know they gonna bring everything they got. They gonna come out there ready to terrorize and try to spoil somebody's party.
Well, SGA said he gonna make sure he's here to play. He's injured right now, but he's gonna make sure he plays because he said it's that time. My thing is CJ McCollum's been there. He's been in this situation.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram has been in this situation.
Ingram, yeah.
Them boys, the big man, they know what to do here. And we're at heads with this one because I'm taking the Pelicans.
The Pels, yeah, they 5 points.
And I like him, and I hate that I'm picking all the favorites here.
I'm gonna go 5 points the other way though.
All right, and I respect that because of what that team is, and SGA, and what the Thunder have done without Chet Holmgren, what they've done with pieces that they traded and got rid of. They have had a hell of a year. I give it to them. They have had a hell of a year. Nobody thought they were going to do anything.
Right.
And here they are, looking to go in there.
Hell yeah. So I think it's going to be a good play. I think the playing game is going to be good. We won't know the other games. We don't like the Pelicans either. So the games that we already know, Saturday. That's Saturday because Friday, it'll be the other playing games, and we won't know those until they play. So Knicks Cavaliers, man. We've been talking about this, and I'm picking the Cavs, of course, because it's the Cavs. You know what I mean? You see it, read it on the hat. It's right there. But I'm just worried about the Knicks, man, because if Julius is at full throttle, healthy, and he ready to play, he gonna need Evan Mobley to have the series of his life. Like he gonna have to, because Julius ain't no slouch, and he shoots threes, he hits the open threes. The Knicks bench is crazy. That's the thing. Why I'm worried is because our bench don't match their bench. That's the thing. They got players coming off their bench that score buckets and play defense. If we can hold out on defense for the whole series, we'll be fine. But that's all I'm worried about is defense, man.
When do we start here? When does all this shit start? Not until what, the 18th or whatever?
The 15th.
The 15th we play is our first game?
Yeah, the Knicks. 6 o'clock.
There it is. All right, there it is.
Game 1, 6 o'clock.
Decent boy all with you on this.
I'm just saying, man. I'm worried about the defense because we'll play defense for the first 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter will come, and it's like, what the hell happened? And Jared Allen, I don't know where he been at, or what is he ain't even the same player he was when we first acquired him. He's not the same player. He's gonna be an X factor because if he show up and give us 18 and 12, that's all we need. Give us 18. He can do that. He can do that, or 15. 15.
Yeah, just double it with us.
Yeah, 15 and 13, something like that. That'll be great. And Evan Mobley, if he don't score a lot, he has to be a defensive force and a force on the boards.
Hey, look, hot take. He wins Defensive Player of the Year. I mean,
who?
Mobley.
When?
This year.
No, they talking about Jaren Jackson already got that.
There ain't no way. If you look at the rankings,
he
how he ranks in every category.
He
ranks higher than Jared Jackson by 10 positions in every category.
He averaged 3 blocks a game. And he averaged, I think
that is the only category he's behind Jared Jackson in.
Well, I don't know about the defensive rebounds either, but I know he averaged like 3 blocks a game, so they probably give him.
Yeah, hell no.
And they saying that he's the biggest part of their defense, which he is, because without him, their defense ain't nothing. So he is the anchor of that defense. Evan Mobley,
it doesn't matter.
He ain't the anchor of our defense.
It doesn't matter to me. Evan Mobley ranks higher than him in every category except for that one category.
I get it.
I can't see giving it to the guy just because he one more block than him a game, and
yeah, but Jaren Jackson
on defense. I can't.
But when you watch the games, though, when you watch the games, Jaren Jackson is more of a force on defense consistently than Evan Mobley is. That's why Evan Mobley's not going to win it this year. He got it in his future, but he got to be consistent every game. Without Jaren Jackson on the court for Memphis, they give up a lot of points. Every game he's on the court, he don't even got to score no points, but he's going to be a force defensively, and that's what Evan Mobley got to be.
That's it. Look, next show, we're going to get these rankings. I'm going to have them up. Whatever I do, and we're going to debate that. We're going to debate all
the rankings and all that is fine, but when you look at them on the court together, man, Mobley it's night and day.
Well, it shows what I was looking at between him, Jackson, and I forget who the other guy was. The top 3 that they were saying in this category. They had like 7 categories, and they put all their ranks in all their categories. And when you look at it that way, it's not even close.
Yeah, if you go by numbers,
shows the opponent stuff, shows the team defensive rating, shows all that to do with every category.
Yeah, that's if you go by the numbers, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
that's what you're supposed to go by.
Nah. See, that's analytics, bro. You ain't supposed to go by the numbers. You consider the numbers, but you go by what really happens on the court. Happens on the court, Jaren Jackson is the best defender for the Memphis Grizzlies. He is a better defender than Evan Mobley. I'm sorry. Because he does it every single game. Evan Mobley don't do it every single game. You cannot win Defensive Player of the Year like that.
And I'm not even trying to play.
You know what numbers do? Numbers give Marc Gasol a Defensive Player of the Year when LeBron clearly should have been the Defensive Player of the Year, and Marc Gasol was second team All NBA. but he had the numbers. His blocks was higher, and his defensive rebounds was higher. He was better. In number wise, his numbers was better. But LeBron clearly on the court was the better defender.
Well, LeBron can't win.
When you go by numbers.
What year was that? Was that a year he didn't win the MVP?
That was 2012. That was 2012. He was number 2 to a second team defender. Gasol was second team, bro. LeBron was first team all defense.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he still didn't get it because of the numbers. I'm telling you, the numbers, you don't go just by the numbers, man.
You're not supposed to, but Joke won 2 MVPs based off just numbers.
Based off of just numbers. And the first one he won, everybody was injured. That's the year everybody was injured. LeBron, AD, KD, everybody was Kawhi.
Yeah,
everybody
was that, and then he won it again.
And then he won it again because he did the same thing without Jamal Murray. That's why he won it. You know what I'm saying? They were still winning. They still did I gave him, you can have those 2. That's fine. But this third one, you see, he got the same numbers. The numbers might even be better. But they looked at what he do on the court. Yeah, offensively, you that dude. But defensively, you can't guard nobody.
All right, look.
You feel
Let's forget all these damn awards.
Knicks Cavs, man. I know you got the Cavs, man, but realistically, what you see this series going?
I see it going 6.
Who for the Cavs?
Yeah, Cavs gonna win in 6. Again, we're gonna have some tough games. We win at home. Like when we're at home, we win. There is no doubt about it.
It's a butts, huh?
Nah, that's what we do. I mean, we lost that last game to them, and I mean we got beat on. Jalen Brunson had a 40.
We lost like the last 2 against them.
But I think we got them. I can't see Jalen being that consistent through the whole series.
You only talking about, they got Jalen.
I mean, they got Obi Toppin. I know who they got.
Nah, RJ fucking Barrett is going to be the X factor in this.
And he will be for that team, not for the series to me.
For the whole series.
I don't look at it like that.
If RJ Barrett, I'm telling you, if RJ Barrett shows up, because Julius Randle is going to always be there. He going to always
You don't even know if he's coming back.
He's coming back. Trust me.
They say that's a game time decision. He's got to be reevaluated.
He's coming back. Julius Randle's coming back. If he don't, then they definitely not winning. But if he come back, and like I said, if he full throttle, I'm talking about if he healthy and he come back and he playing, Evan Mobley, whoever guarding him, they got to hold him down. But we can't let Emmanuel quickly come off the bench and get 30. We can't do that. We can't let Jalen Brunson go crazy, and he's consistent with his scoring. He's getting 20 plus every single game.
Well, see, and
that Barrett is the X factor, man. I'm telling you, that's the one everybody sleep on, and then he end up with 35 on you, and you lost the game.
Look, I think he is the X factor, but I think it's for the Knicks because I think the Cavs have their own X factor.
Well, Jared Allen is our X factor.
I think Jared Allen can be whatever he is. I think it's Karis LeVert.
I don't. Karis ain't done really much, so
he needs to come off that bench and score. Otherwise, we lose.
No, I don't know about that. We need Jared Allen
off our bench.
Yeah, but if Jared Allen go out there and get 6 points and 10 rebounds, bro, we losing anyway.
Not if Mobley's got 24 and 18.
Yeah, but if he got 24 and 18
or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's just not Mobley, man. Not yet. That's gonna be him. But I'm just going off of what I've seen all year from these guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, if Julius stay home, I mean, I think we're gonna beat them at 7, but it's just RJ Barrett is an X factor, man. If we don't have nobody to guard him, it's gonna be a long ass series for us.
I think we'll be all right with RJ.
I don't think we match up well with the Knicks.
RJ's bigger, but I again, Okoro's back healthy. I think our team overall, the only 2 guys they say is on the list for us, and it's game time decisions, and they're really not hurt. It's Mitchell and Garland.
Look at our bench. We need Osman to come in, and he got to every time he touched the floor.
Lamar Stevenson's a defensive factor for us.
I'm talking about points. I'm talking about points. Like the defense, we know we got to play. So Rubio, he got to come out there. Anybody that touched the floor, we got to depend on Rubio, Osman, Karis LeVert. I'm just going off of what I've seen. I'm just going off what I've seen this season. And those guys in the playoffs are not. I'm not confident in relying on those guys to come off the bench and score points and win games. I'm just not. I can't because I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I think I got the Cavs in 7, though, man. I think we're going to have enough. And then Donovan Mitchell, too. Donovan Mitchell, We need Donovan Mitchell to consistently be Donovan Mitchell every game. That's another thing. And Garland got to guard somebody. He can't, because that's my thing, but the matchups, man. I hate the matchups, but I'm going with the Cavs in 7, though, for sure. Because I can talk about this all fucking night.
Yeah, see, I think you're too worried about it with matchups, but I got
I'm not even worried about it. I'm just looking at how we played all season, man. It's so many times we lost because nobody could guard nobody. But that's my only thing, bro.
Look, I think it's a different story when it comes to this playoffs.
I know.
But the Knicks, none of those guys in the Knicks. Listen, tell me who in the Knicks have done anything in the playoffs ever.
Who has done?
Who's ever been in the playoffs?
Either team, though. We both in the same boat, is what I'm saying. Donovan Mitchell ain't done nothing in the playoffs, man.
He scores like no other. He just didn't win a lot because Utah as a whole team sucked.
He didn't. They lost the series. They gave up, they was up 3-1 and then lost 4-3, dog, to Denver. Like he didn't show up. He didn't show up.
He just couldn't show up every single game by himself.
That's my point.
And he's not going to have to here. See, on that team, he had Rudy Gobert. Who do you have? Hayward? He had Hayward back then.
Man, look.
They didn't have a lot on that squad.
They went up 3-1 in those 3 games. Everybody fought out.
But what about, you say that about the Thunder too?
But you got to look at it. When your best player is getting smoked on every play, he can't guard nobody on the other team. Like, he couldn't go. Murray was killing him. Like, I'm just saying, that's how they came back. He couldn't guard nobody. Yeah. I ain't worried about everybody else. Your best player couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still picking the Cavs, though. For sure, because I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. So I got to pick the Cavs. But I'm just being realistic about this. Like, I just need them to play defense for the whole game. Every game we got to play, even if it go 5, 4, 6, 7. We need it. I just need them to consistent defense. That's it. That's all I'm worried about.
Right. Is defense. You're worried more than I am, but all right. Yeah. We both got Cavs. You got them in 7. I got them in 6.
The first game is the Knicks and the Sixers. I mean the Nets and the Sixers. Sixers. I'm going with the Sixers. The Nets, they kept winning. They kept winning though, 45-37. I'll give them that. But Embiid about to terrorize them boys.
And Harden's looking good.
Yeah, Harden looking good, but Embiid about to terrorize. He's gonna average 40 a game. He's gonna
destroy them.
Yeah, he's gonna average 40.
Mikal Bridges is amazing right now for the Nets. He left the Suns and now he averages 25 points a game. He looks
ain't
like
gonna do that against the Sixers though, because they're gonna put Tobias Harris or one of those defenders.
I think he does it.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's going to matter, but I think he does do it.
I think he'll average about 20 to 25 points a game.
Yeah, that's it. I'm right there in that range, but I think he's the player for them. But, yeah, the Sixers are going to – that could be a sweep. You can bring the brooms out for that game.
It's going to be a sweep.
And
it's definitely going to be a sweep.
They're going to be sitting there waiting for Boston.
Yeah, for sure, to get smacked up because the Sixers ain't beating Boston. If Boston, we still, I'm sure they will. You never know. But the Warriors and the Kings is the one I'm interested in, man, because everybody writing the Kings off like they just about to lose because they're young. They don't play no defense, but the Warriors don't either, and the Warriors only won 9 games on the road. They was 9-30, bro. So I'm going with the Warriors because they've been there, done that, 4 rings. Steph Curry gonna go crazy, but he gonna have to guard De'Aaron Fox for, you know what I mean, like. Or Wiggins, they're going to have to put Wiggins on him or something. If Wiggins –
that's going to be the key. If Steph's got to guard him, now Steph has to play on both sides of that court the entire
And Fox is bigger. Fox is bigger too. Yeah. But I think they're going to put Wiggins on him, though. That's their best player. So Wiggins will probably be the one guarding him.
But he's coming off injury too, so he won't be 100%.
Nah, I thought it was personal reasons with Wiggins.
No, he was hurt.
No, it was personal reasons. Some stuff happened. A story came out. With his baby mama and all this stuff. Yeah, he took personal time off.
I thought he was hurt too at the same time because I thought
he was hurt. He was hurt at a point during the season, but he took personal time off this last time. That was personal.
The Warriors got the experience, like you said, but I think it's going to be a series. I think it's going to be a good series. I don't think this is going to be no sweep, no blowout type thing.
I think the Warriors win in 6 though.
Oh yeah, that's a series to me.
Because Clay playing
anything more than 5 is a series to me.
Yeah, Clay playing crazy. Draymond is going to be the key for the Warriors, though. He's going to be the key for the
He's
Warriors.
gonna have to handle Sabonis.
Yeah, and Sabonis, because Sabonis is I think that's going to be the X factor for the Kings because he's better than people give him credit for, and he'll go out there and get you 25 and 12 easy.
You know who else is on that team?
Herder, you got to watch out for Herder.
Herder, who
Herder.
played with Fox in Kentucky. God, why can't I think of his name?
Who
played with Fox in Kentucky?
Oh, Malik.
Malik
off the bench, yeah.
I think that's another thing.
That's another. They got 2 X factors because Malik can come and get 45 off the bench easy,
and he can come score. And I don't like the Warriors bench. I don't like.
No, I don't like their bench either. The Kings score about 143 a game or something like that, 145. They led the league in scoring, man. So they're gonna score a lot of points, but neither team play defense. So it's gonna be all about who can score the most points.
Yeah, those will be high scoring games. Take the over.
Yeah, for sure. Really, the only other game that's we know of right now is the Clippers and the Suns, because the rest of them ain't. You got to wait for the play in and stuff.
Look, and that could be another.
That's a good one too.
Because I mean, if the Clippers are all healthy,
and Russ playing better with the Clippers, but now Paul George, they said he might miss the first half of the first series.
Well, then
he might miss the first so many games. Now I think the Suns going home if Paul George come out healthy and playing. I ain't gonna lie.
Come back and he Paul George, yes.
They team better, they bench better, man. The Suns, they bench is terrible. I ain't gonna say terrible, but it ain't the bench that's gonna win a championship like they automatically putting them. And then you got Chris Paul, who's definitely getting injured at some point in these playoffs. Kevin Durant, yeah, they better hope he make it through the playoffs. I think Booker will be fine, but really it all depends on how Chris Paul play.
Well, you're gonna put Kawhi on Kevin, so whether he's playing or not, that's still gonna be a rough ass time for him. So yeah, he's gonna have to put more work on his body. So he might just go ahead and fold. He might break something trying to mess with Kawhi because Kawhi is guarding him.
Yeah, they both gonna have a hard series guarding each other, man.
It's gonna be Russell's gonna be running whatever.
But see, that's the thing though. If Paul George playing and he come out playing, he don't got to miss too many games. They don't have nobody for him. So if because Kawhi gonna be occupied, or Paul George, one of them gonna be occupied with Kevin Durant. So the other guy, that's always going to be the X factor for the Clippers.
Yeah.
The other guy, the guy that ain't got to deal with Kevin Durant and none of that on defense, the guy that's got the mismatch every single time, that's what's going to matter because he got to come out and get 30 plus. He got to. Whether it's Paul George or it's Kawhi, one of y'all got to get 30 plus points.
Yeah, they got to put the team on their back somewhat.
Yeah, and Russ got to limit turnovers, though, in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, Russ is gonna have to show. The fourth is gonna be a big thing for
fourth,
Russ.
Man. That's where because he'll have a great game, and then in the fourth he'll have like 4 turnovers.
He fall out. Like he need to switch that up. Hey, facilitate
the beginning,
and then come show up in that fourth. Because
I just wish Russ didn't worry about scoring. Like, because you gonna naturally score, you Russell Westbrook. I wish he would just worry about facilitating, man. If he just worried about passing the ball and creating shots for people and getting people open and making people better, I think he would be Russ again. He's just too worried about scoring now. Like when he got the ball, you could tell he looking to score, and it's like, bro, you got to be looking to make a play. You know what I'm saying? Like not scoring. You look to make a play. Scoring's gonna come. You Russell Westbrook. But I think I'm gonna go with the Clippers, man. If Paul George healthy. If Paul George is healthy, I'm going with the Clippers.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I
like Ty Lue as the coach, and I like their bench better than I like the Suns bench.
They got Zubac too, because Ayton's just Ayton. Ayton can be nothing or can be something, but you still got to deal with Zubac.
Zubac is consistent. He'll go out there and get you 15 to 16 points and 12, 13 rebounds.
Yeah, he'll double every day. Every
game. And he's going to play defense. He's going to defend the rim. I like that about him, but I like the Terrence Mann kid. I like what's the other I can't think of his name right now, man, but they got another young boy that's really, really good. They got a good team, man. They got a good team, and I'm gonna go with the Clippers, though, man. I'm gonna go with the Clippers. They
got Eric Gordon too over there.
Gordon
Bones Highland.
Bones Highland, boy.
They got Batum over there. Robert Covington.
Yeah, they got defense over there, but that young boy, Bones, he's a bucket getter. They all play defense, though. That's what I like about the Clippers. They all play D. But Bones Highland, I really like him from the Pelicans. Or was the Thunder? Was it Thunder or the Pelicans? I think it was one of those teams, man. I can't remember. Maybe it was Denver. Man, see, I don't even remember. But I know
Bones was on Denver. He got
Denver. Yeah, I was gonna
got him from Denver.
Yeah. I like Bones, man. I really do. I like Bones for sure.
Listen, looking at the Suns.
How many games, man?
God, the Suns got some guys too that I didn't even think about.
Yeah, they got some guys. Yeah, but they deep.
They got Shamant, Terrence Ross, Cameron Payne.
Yeah.
There were some guys that can make some waves, but if them starters don't do it for them right away, they ain't gonna do shit.
How many games, man?
I think this is a 7.
I think it's a 7.
Yeah, because especially if George comes back, I think it'll be a 7.
Yeah, I do too. Because if he got to miss the first 2 games, they in Phoenix will probably win both of those.
Yeah.
And then the Clippers got some work to do.
If the Clippers split those first 2 games and George comes back, I think that's over quicker. I think
they will, man, because I think without Paul George being out there, Russ is actually scoring a lot more points, and he just need to limit the turnovers when it's time to win the game. And I think he'll prosper. He'll be fine. It's gonna be an interesting first round. We might come back before the Monday show, just when we get the other games after the play-ins.
Yeah, come back and just do a quick
the first round. It'll be that Saturday before we even do another show. So we might come back like Friday and do something quick, with the rest of the first round, because they ain't got all the games on here right now. So.
Yeah, because you got all the play-ins.
Yeah, so after the play-in, just be ready Friday. Friday, we'll just do the rest of the games on Friday.
We'll do a quick come in and let y'all know what we think about the rest of that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I mean, you can look at it and say, all right, look, say the Lakers do their thing against Denver. Again, we both like the Lakers against Denver. How that matchup?
Well, they got Memphis, though. They about to if they win this play-in game, they got Memphis.
All right, so if they win the play-in, they got Memphis. I still think they win that. They're still strong as hell.
Lakers in 7, and they playing real good right now. Number 1 defense, top team in the West right now overall. So I really, with LeBron playing like he playing, and AD playing like he playing, and he capable of having those monster games. You got Austin Reeves getting you about 15 a game.
That little dude, man.
Yeah, man. And he's a great facilitator, man. He can pass the ball. He does all that. He set people up. He does all that. Then you got
He's not scared of nobody.
Yeah, D'Lo playing good. Malik, he's streaky shooter, but when he owns.
Easily, yeah.
Schroeder off the bench. Like I really like what they got going on. Mo Bamba will be back at some point in time. That's more defense, and Jared Vanderbilt can guard anybody. So
and that's why, to be honest, that they could be the team that really comes out the West. They are all putting in the work together, and that team's firing on all cylinders.
That's my pick. That's my pick to come out the West, man. Like I don't know how how everything gonna fall, but
go ahead and say the line.
The cookie gonna crumble, but I'm gonna go with the Lakers. If the Lakers don't meet the Warriors before the finals, I think it'll be the Lakers Warriors
in the conference finals.
Yep. If they don't meet each other before then, I think it's gonna be the Lakers Warriors. I just got this feeling because what the Warriors, they snuck it in last year when nobody thought they was even about to get nowhere, and now I think they're gonna do it again. They get past the Kings.
I'm shocked they snuck into the playoffs now.
They'll have the Suns, I think. They'll get past the Kings, and then they'll have the Suns in the second round, I think, or the Clippers. Yeah, whoever win that. So I think the Warriors is going to be either one of those teams, man. I really do. I just don't know why, but I do. The Clippers might be the team that can.
That's what I'm saying. I like the Clippers. If they're healthy, I like the Clippers.
Yeah, if the Clippers is healthy, because it's mismatches all over the field, all over the court, and Zubac they don't got nobody for Zubac, and that'll be the reason why the Clippers beat the Warriors. But I'm gonna go Warriors-Lakers though, in the West.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. The way these Lakers are playing, and again, you can't go against the experience with the Warriors and how they do what they do.
Oh yeah, Warriors, yeah.
I definitely can see that matchup coming in the conference finals over the West.
That's where I'm at. In the East, man, I gotta go with the Bucks and the Celtics, man. I don't see nobody beating either one of those teams in the East. I just don't. That's just
barring some freak injuries. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. It's lining up to be, unless Philly fires off.
Unless Philly busts down Boston, unless Philly beat Boston in the second round, Because ain't nobody. Milwaukee got it easy. Milwaukee, unless Miami can do something, but
no, it's us.
Or us.
It's us versus Milwaukee.
Oh well, See, I'm still gonna pick us in that series though.
Well, I mean, you're homer, but again, that's I like that series. I mean, the freak is the freak, but
the rest of the
I feel
team,
like everybody else has kind of died off. I mean, Bledsoe's been doing real well, but Middleton's just not himself.
Drew Holiday.
Well, oh yeah, not Bledsoe, Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday's
been doing his thing.
That's the Milwaukee, man. Drew Holiday, and if Middleton can be Middleton.
Yeah, but if Middleton isn't him,
it's over with.
Yeah, So.
But I'm gonna go Bucks. I'm gonna go Bucks Celtics though, man.
Yeah, I feel like that's what you have to do in the East until it's proven otherwise. Until we see the first round and how it falls out. Like you got to see if the Bucks are going to play like the Bucks at that high level, then yeah, they're definitely going to be there. But if you see them slacking and Middleton's off and then aggravates his injury and he's sitting, dude, the Cavs could take advantage of that and it could be the Cavs, Boston.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that. But then I'm worried about Tatum and Brown, man, because it all goes back to defense with me, man. So
see, my thing is it's the X factor for the Cavs in this whole playoff run is Bickerstaff.
Yeah,
he's got to get that rotation right, and he has to know, all right, things are going to be different each game, especially with the Knicks.
Yeah,
look, you're gonna have to rotate differently. You got to do different stuff, different quarters. Everything's gonna be different.
Can't do the same thing. You're gonna have to throw some stuff at them they ain't seen.
I mean, even look, you're gonna have Isaiah Mobley on that bench, dude. That dude balled out in those couple games that he was playing.
Yeah, use him. Go deeper in the bench.
But throw him in there. I mean, you don't got to go 10, but listen,
go 9. I'll go 9.
You can go 9. I mean, because they usually go 8. 8 is usually where it's at, but go 9. 9. I mean, use that man. I mean, he's good.
For sure. He got a bright future, man. It's gonna be
plus Danny Green, dude. Danny Green looked real good playing.
Him get some shots in, man. He'll make some buckets. I forgot about that.
Even if you go 9-10, dude, you got players that can come off and play. I mean, Danny Green's got.
I'm going all the way in, bro. We about to play everybody. Everybody about to get some shine out this motherfucker. Man. But man. So we'll come back Friday, do the rest of the first round before the Monday show. Wednesday, we will be back Wednesday. Told y'all it wasn't gonna be every week. You know what I mean?
We
might do it 2 or 3 weeks in a row, but then we got to skip one. Keep it fresh for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all stopping by on this lovely Monday. Felt good today, man. The weather was great, man. How the rest of your week looking, man?
I mean, it's gonna be sunny as hell. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna sit out on this balcony and smoke cigars all week. I mean,
man, we might have to go shoot some pool or something somewhere tomorrow, man, or something.
And I'm down for that.
In a minute.
Go shoot some pool, throw some darts or something. I'm down for all that.
Yeah.
We're gonna start posting more little reels, just us talking whatever throughout the day. Like that's something that we want to incorporate more. That way, hey, something hits us, some thought hits us, and we want to get it out. 60 seconds, let it loose.
Yep. Sound good to me, man. So appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all tune in Wednesday. Back again Friday. See y'all next Monday. Salute.